girl. Devil. There's just something so absolutely different about just slamming the piss out of a 20-year-old Japanese sport bike, dude. These things are sick! Especially when you're talking about, like, fun for the dollar. Absolutely unmatched, brother. Put some good tires on it, replace the chain, and fucking ride the piss out of it. Don't let anybody make fun of you for having an old one. Don't let anybody tell you you need an R1. Don't let anybody tell you nothing, bro. Even this bike right here, 2005 R6, this thing will fucking smoke literally anything on the street. There's not a whole lot of cars, even a 20-year-old 600cc sport bike can't just, you'll absolutely mop them. You will absolutely mop them. The power to weight on these things is just monstrous. And if you know how to ride the fucking thing, I mean, nobody's got anything for you. The amount of, like, experience and fun and just learning that you can do on one of these fucking things is just, the ceiling for a sport bike in general is astronomical. You will never match a bike like this unless you're doing like club racing 4 times a week and you're out there with some of the fastest guys and the best coaches. You'll never even come close to the potential that you need to fully really use this bike on the track. You're never going to really achieve the ability to fully utilize the bike. Now, is that a problem? No. I could push this bike pretty hard on the street, but does that mean I'd be really good at the track? Absolutely not, no, because I don't really know the limits of this bike. There's a whole lot of things you can do with these bikes that would teach you how to ride a sport bike. And especially if you're someone who's like really ignorant and really adamant on getting a sport bike, you would be the most foolish person in the world to go out there and get a brand new one and finance it and then crash the shit out of it. I'm just being honest. Can a normal regular adult handle a 600cc sport bike? Yes, 100%, but being able to handle it isn't the problem. The self-control that you need to have in order to just corral yourself on this bike is immense. You need an absolutely ludicrous amount of self-control to ride one of these things without killing yourself when you do not have the skill to back it up. It really takes, you know, a good strong sense of understanding to go, oh hey, wait a minute, this thing, you know, this thing is fast, and if I keep going a little, you know, if I keep pushing this sort of pace on this sort of road, I might run out of road, or something might jump out in front of me, or a car might pull out in front of me, or whatever it ends up being. It'll put you in a situation where you're not really in your comfort zone to react to that, and that's when people fall off of these things and die. I've seen a lot of people, especially like dirt bike guys, that, you know, and they go, oh yeah, nah man, I'm looking to get an R1 because I want R6 because they're too slow, or, you know, I feel like I need the R1 because, you know, I'm just that guy. I've actually unironically heard a guy say that before. He was like, yeah man, I rode all kinds of dirt bikes and I think I just need to get an R1. I think I'm that guy. And that actually made me cringe a little bit on the inside. That was I hope that fella's alive, because when when you have no street, I mean, yeah, sure, you know the controls, and yeah, sure, you're not gonna like miss gears or cut it off at lights or drop it in parking lots or whatever. But I'd argue that it's even worse, because then you feel like you have an understanding of the motorcycle more. So that little monkey in the back of your head that stops you from doing stupid things doesn't stop you from absolutely ripping open first gear and tapping into second and ripping open second and then tapping into third, and then you're going 140 miles an hour on a road that, or you're going like 130 miles an hour on a road that, well, to be quite frank, you shouldn't even be going 80 on. I think what isn't talked about enough is you really do have to think about the mortality of riding these machines. The videos that you see of people crashing going 100 miles an hour, you saw them because the person didn't die. And whatever website you're on, you can't watch it. So I came off of mine going like 110 or 108 or something. Nice bike. The only thing I got from it is a little bit of nerve damage, which is gone now, and I split my knee open, which I had already split open, you know, doing whatever I did. I cut it open with a box cutter. Coming off going 100 miles an hour, lucky to be alive. Bar none. No ifs, ands, or buts. Lucky to be alive. You really do just have to be attentive when you're on these. And I think the biggest problem with specifically sport bikes, if you put good tires on it and they're at the right pressure, which is, you know, if you put them at the pressure they recommend, that's the right pressure. You replace the chain and the bike is smooth and the brakes are good. There really is nothing more confidence inspiring than one of these bikes, man. Nothing lets you know, man. It just rips like this. It just keeps building. It gets more stable as you go faster, and nothing lets you know. Imagine this is like a twisty road, and this is second gear, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna hot dog it. There's 100. Oh, there's 120. Oh, I'm gonna rip through a couple more gears. Oh, look, there's 130. You're flying, and they're so quick, and the gears just pass so fast. It's super difficult to let a young person, and especially an adrenaline junkie, get on one of these things and just let them ride it. Like, you have to keep an eye on them. You really do, because they're just so fucking fast. I mean, even like a regular person that's never even rode dirt bikes, like if you rode a bicycle and you have the balance of a bicycle rider, you could do what I'm doing right now. You could go down the road going 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour in a straight line. Shit, you could probably do it at 120 miles an hour or 150 or 200. There's nothing, you know, difficult about it. It's everything that comes with that that's difficult. It's hard when you own one of these things and you're not very experienced to learn those things without going above your skill level, or at least a little bit outside of your comfort zone. You know, there's an absolute litany of things that you will slowly pick up as you ride these things. The only thing that's stopping that from happening is your little monkey in your head telling you, hey, whoa, hey buddy, you probably shouldn't take this corner going 120 miles an hour. The bike can do it. That's the issue. The bike can do it. You can't. Like I said, they're so confidence inspiring and just such performative machines that you really wouldn't even think that it would take a lot of skill to ride them fast. You really wouldn't. Like, when you get it out on the twisties, and the only thing that's stopping you from going faster is your bravery. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. And this is a great example of a road. I actually crashed. This is actually the road I crashed on, ironically. You know, it's got straight sections in it. So, like, you might think hot dogging it would be cool, or you might think, oh, I'm gonna hot dog it down through here. Like this one, for example. You hit it right here, you know, maybe roll through a gear or two, and you get to the top of this hill going 90. You might be able to take this turn coming up, you know, 9 out of 10 times, or 90 out of 100 times, 99 out of 100 times, you know, whatever it is, but you hit this little bump and maybe it gives the bars a little wobble and fucks you up. Or maybe you hit that little shitty pavement and then, you know, the tire slips and scares you. Or maybe there's a squirrel running across the road. You know, any number of things can happen beyond just, oh, you hit that corner going way faster than you should have. Once again, that little monkey that's in the back of your head. That monkey hasn't learned quite yet what it's like to skid across the pavement going double digits. And there's some people that say everybody goes down at least once, or, you know, going down is normal. No, the fuck it's not. No, the fuck it's not. Stop spreading the narrative that everybody goes down or that going down is normal. It's not. Shut up. You should be riding your motorcycle with the expectation of never going down ever, because it's a motorcycle. That's the point. You're supposed to not crash the fucking thing. I really, really despise this whole narrative that, oh, you know, it's alright if you go down. Everybody goes down at least once. Shut up. Stop spreading that dumb bullshit, because that's not true. It really isn't. There's people that have rode motorcycles for 20, 30, 40, 50 years and not crashed them once. What you choose to do, how aggressive you ride, plays a big portion into it. Your bike doesn't really have much of a play, you know, in comparison to you. Well, either way, I got my motherfucking McDaniels. I don't know if I'm gonna turn this into a video or not. Don't really know.